Hello everyone. I decided to go back and play one of my all-time favorite, well, not all-time favorite, but one of my favorite Far Cry games that I feel gets overlooked a lot. I think it has a pretty cool premise. It's Far Cry Primal. You start off kinda in 10,000 BC. It's very interesting, I think. I love the rewinding of the timeline, how they try to represent it through sound. It's just, I think the whole thing's kind of cinematic. A lot of people were mad that they reused a lot of the Far Cry 4 assets. I think every game company reuses assets, though. Ubisoft gets flack a lot for that a lot. I really don't understand why. I think they make tremendous games. I like the storytelling in this game too, through the artwork on the caves. And it's a subtitle game. A lot of people don't like that part about it, but I don't mind it.
Tusama, winja urus waidarsh, guifa haplaha, winjai damsha. Mabaya Guama Udam Krauhadan Yaudan Isila Haskapuris Winjan Hiraquasvarash Nu Laukas Guama Mash Apashkanti, Winja Brashtar, Balshayua, Guasharsh, Urus Sansharsh, Mas Sansharsh.
This first part is supposed to start off as like a hunting tutorial, but to be honest with you, the advice given by this guy in the game doesn't seem like... I don't know, we'll have to try it out later. I don't think you can actually apply it to the mechanics in the game. Separating the smallest one and all the fire stuff might work, but I don't know. It is a cool scene that's going to be coming up. I've played this game before, by the way. This is not my first playthrough whatsoever. I've played this game a couple of times actually, so.
Takkar. Mafwaidamas, Chadubi Dashimas, Tu Hadamas.
Yeah, see? Find the small animal and then we eat.
Hi.
I don't even know how you're supposed to tell which one's the small animal. Or the mammoth. Which one's supposed to be the smallest?
Anhatra, Halun Shashwalim, Shalamas, Mamath Warmas, Hahadamas, Shuta, Narimas. Tar, I want Mamaf, Ucham Shah Takkar, no Mashwantar.
That's another thing. I don't really think you can direct people later to shoot with fire. I think you have to be the one that shoots with fire. Oh shoot. Accidentally hit my own guy there. Luckily he was already dead. Obviously. I also like how in the tutorial they just got spears all over the ground just planted. You'd have to like plan out your hunting trip. Maybe that's supposed to be the point of it. Maybe you're supposed to plan your hunting trips a little bit better. Maybe I don't do that right. We'll see. It's been a while since I played the game.
Suwan, Brastar. Suwan. Uшлaudragwash.
There. There's the tiger. You need to tame one of these saber-tooths later on in the game. Tame a lot of animals. That's basically what this game is based around. Yeah, there you go. I got him. Looks like he's had that done to him a couple of times. Yeah, let's jump down. I like the hesitation in this game. Yeah. Should have done what my guy thought about doing it in the first place, huh? Yeah, he's got stuff sticking out of him, so... Of course not. What was this guy's name again?
Uшлaudragwash.
I like how even back in the old days they had rituals to protect the bones from animals. The weapon. This looks like the beginning of the crafting tutorial. Show you guys what each of the resources look like, and then I'll probably just cut till I get the bow actually crafted. That was the wood. Most of it's outer wood, I think. There's reeds and the rock shines. Yep, right there. Okay, now I'll see you guys when I get the bow crafted. And here's the basic level 1 bow. You don't ever lose it condition wise or anything like that. It's not like any of the other games. I don't know if Far Cry had condition in later games. It did in Far Cry 2 for sure. Been recently playing it on the computer. Alright, I'm gonna leave that up there for a few seconds so anybody who wants to can pause it, and then we'll continue on.
Me want our fuck we have.
Yeah, hunter eyes, or eagle vision, or survival vision as it's known in most games. Once you get a hit on them, you can actually track the blood through your hunter vision. Oh, that's this way. Track the blood through your hunter vision. And there it is. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and hunt the other two goats, and I'll see you guys when I get that done.
Kuspagwam. I stawa waidam.
This game actually has a pretty immersive day-night cycle from what I can remember. I don't think you ever start a campfire after this. Start this one, and then every other one started with like a lit club. If you even have to start it. Most of them in the game's already lit.
Isu. Winja hadashta. Urgi winjam sakwim. Urusimqua.
Wonder what about the arrow specifically made him think Winja arrow, because he made an arrow. It doesn't look like that, I don't think. And there is the club torch. Does both. Now comes my favorite part about a Far Cry game. Setting stuff on fire. I've always had a pretty realistic fire mechanic, how it spreads and stuff in their games. Yep, see, spreads, even to the player. I can't remember if you're supposed to jump off this part or not. Better heal if I'm going to. No damage. In a lot of these games you use fire to scare off wolves. Long dark and stuff like that. I've always been kind of curious to whether or not that's legitimate. Never encountered a wolf in real life, but I guess in a life or death scenario, it's better to try it than not.
Shasa Guarmati. Winja Shanti.
It's fire goes down on these, the light gets less and less. Hey, hit it. But yeah, I just remake one after a while. Lose a club, but they're not too resource expensive, so. Better than walking around after dark. There's the protagonist's love interest. Sounds like he just said hush, doesn't it?
Tigri.
What I find interesting about it, even though it's a subtitle game, is that it doesn't seem like they can understand even each other. So this is going back to a time where body language was the main form of communication, which I find very interesting. And a real good way of showing how humans may have survived big animals back then. Moments like this where we used our intelligence above what our physical abilities may have been. Land of Oros. Introduction to the map of the game. Yeah, I didn't even have those until about 20 minutes ago.
Sashwalim Shalam. Takkar Hassan.
Saila.
Tigri Chawasu. Tii Bayamartis.
Tigri Udam Daf. Udam Shaus. Dausam.
I don't know if it ever reveals what she's doing with those ears, other than using them as decoration for that necklace she's got there.
Me. Kawa. Ahatra. Guama.
You see how it's mostly body language, gestures.
Guama.
That's pretty damn awesome.
Ada.
You guys remember in the Crudes where he would draw those paintings on the wall and then dip his hand in the red and slap it, meaning that's bad. That's what that painting right there reminds me of.
Udam Shajan. Winja Damsha. Hugujara. Udam. Pal Huwinja Huguana.
This is kind of setting you up for the description of the big baddies in the game, the enemy.
Tigri Dansha Dobo.
Saquim.
Ay. Walta Lauba Akista. Mi Barra. Walta Lauba Waida. Hatigi Walni Yaka. Trauman Happy. Walta Laiba Waidata.
And so has started Deep Wounds. It's supposed to help teach you the crafting health portion of the game. It's kind of also your first little small mission introduction to the map. I'm gonna go ahead and go get there, and then I'll see you guys there. What? Oh, shoot. I forgot about this part. Alright. Oh. Hit. That wasn't. That was a miss. That was a hit. I'm about to die. I need to heal. Uh-oh. Yeah. I forgot these guys can swim too. Come on. Why am I missing so much? It's every shot. Again? Okay, well, that one hit him in the shoulder, I think. Do better at throwing these. See, I don't, how was that even a headshot? So I obviously need to brush up on my melee combat in this game. I'll finish gathering these leaves and I'll meet you guys back at the cave. I know I said cave, but there you go. I'm gonna sneak up on this guy and do a takedown. Yeah, that's a guaranteed kill. Bunch of dogs. Seems like my melee is a little bit better against them. Oh, there's a couple more of them. Oh, that was a miss throw. That was a good headshot, if I ever seen one. So weird how they stiff leg when they die in this game. Alright, we should only need one more green leaf and should be this mission completed. There you go.
Saila. Ti Walnayi.
If anybody with any medical expertise watches this video and could explain to me how accurate this would be, I'd be very interested in listening to that. Because I feel like she would still get infected, but who knows? You know, they had to live with all sort of elements back then.
Dubu. Wal na maiska.
Oh yeah, a half-dead bandage. What could be better?
Washed.
Luhayam, Urushquapacham.
Wal hubayatar. Wool. Hers. Udam. Salwa tija. Ualna. Winja waida. Tuhai padas shwada.
That pretty much starts the premise for this game. You have to go out and find other Winja to bring back to the cave. Start your village, start your tribe. Alright everyone, that does it for part 1 of this series. Can't wait to go over in those snowy regions. We got quite a bit done, I feel like, in the first part. Well, at least the tutorial all the way through. It let us loose out into the world, so looking forward to jumping back into this game. It's been a long time since I've played. I hope everyone enjoyed what you've seen so far, and hope I can see you in the next one.